Hello everybody, welcome to Friday Song Club. My name is Valerie Bott and I'm here to sing you some songs for about 1 hour and 49 more minutes. And so we do this every Friday. Thank you for people who show up every week, including all the members of the channel and everybody who's subscribed and everybody who's lurking. So say hello in the chat and I'm gonna get started with a song. This is called Ready, Steady, Go. For a punk version of this that I did with Son of Snake, check out my collaborations playlist. Well, every day gets a little bit shorter and colder nights are just round the corner. There's a hot fire, I was hoping you'd join me inside. Well, I wasted too much time and the spring has turned to autumn. All the lazy summer days sped off before I caught them. I can't wait another minute and I'm running out of time. Ready, steady, go. Ready, steady, go. Well, I wave a magic wand and I fly across the ocean. There's no time for human transportation, high-speed locomotion. With a good imagination I can find myself alone with you. But I'm done with playing games and I'm done with hesitation. It's a complicated situation, way too much temptation. Put my toes up to the starting line, just waiting for the gun to blow. Ready, steady, go. Ready, steady, go. Well, Mama said to take my time, don't worry about the bottom line, and don't take too much, they say, to heart. Well, Papa said to take what's mine, you'll grieve the ones you leave behind, and time can tear your whole damn world apart. Ready, steady, go. Ready, steady, go. Well, bright lights won't help you to discover the meaning underneath the camouflage of colors. You can't face up to the feelings that you hide. Let it all out, you can't count on tomorrow. And for everything we've stolen, we've broken and we borrowed, there's one less day to take me for a ride. Ready, steady, go. Ready, steady, go. Ready, steady, go. Ready, steady, go. All right, that one is called Ready, Steady, Go. Ooh, I think I might play some originals in today's Friday Song Club, 'cause I feel like it. How's everybody's week been? How's everybody's Friday going? Anybody got any big weekend plans or any new music drop? Let us know in the chat. This one is called Quicksand. Whoa, no. Whoa. When I met you, baby, down in New Orleans, you were dark and dreamy and so tall and mean. You had us move up here just for the sunshine. So we meet us a place at the top of the hill with an indoor cat and an outdoor grill. Only thing I was missing was a lifeline. You know I care too much and I fall too deeply. I believe in luck, but it don't come easy. Loving you is harder to stand than swimming in quicksand. Baby, loving you is harder to stand than you're swimming in quicksand. Oh no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I told you goodbye and I got out of your way when you had too much to drink. I had no more to say. I wished you well and showed you out the door. But you still come around here every few days in your old dungarees and your new Chevrolet. And every time I see you, you wear me down a little bit more. You know I care too much and I fall too deeply. I believe in luck, but it don't come easy. Loving you is harder to stand than swimming in quicksand. I know you waste my time and you're too damn crazy. You're not really worth it when I'm in deep, baby. Loving you is harder to stand than swimming in quicksand. You know the more I try to get out, the more you drag me down. Oh, and everything's a struggle and I got you around. You know the more I try to get out, the more you drag me down. Oh, and everything's a struggle and I got you around. You know I care too much, I fall too deeply. I believe in luck, but it don't come easy. Loving you is harder to stand than swimming in quicksand. I know you waste my time and you're too damn crazy. You're not really worth it when I'm in deep, baby. Loving you is harder to stand than swimming in quicksand. Baby, loving you is harder to stand than swimming in quicksand. Oh, no. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh. Why do I always mess up the end of songs? That's just who I am as a human being. Here's one that I don't play very often, but sometimes James requests it. I feel like it's in G. Yeah, sometimes when I'm being lazy, I just write the song in G, and I don't even write anything on the... If there's no chords written on the sheet, it's in G, and it's the simplest thing it could be, just a 1, 4, and 5, because I'm a lazy songwriter. And I hope, so I'm currently, if you haven't realized, I'm not here. I mean, I'm here now, but I'm not really here, because it's not, this is past Valerie again, lying to you from the past about being here, because I'm a needy bitch and need you to come to my show every week, and if I skip one, then maybe you don't show up anymore. What's going to happen then? I can't deal. So I have pre-recorded this Friday Song Club on a different day of the week, and you might be able to figure out when it was done by how outdated the scroll above me is, and I can already tell it's outdated, and it's not even, it's outdated now. So yeah, I will be getting that fixed, but not for today, and not for a few, I don't know how time works, but this will be, shown in the future, and future Valerie will be there in the chat, because future Valerie will be in Bengaluru, India, when this is showing. I'll be in India, and so, but hopefully we'll be in the chat and saying hello. But it'll be the nighttime there. It's like 11:30 p.m. and future Valerie is sleepy, so say hello, keep her company, tell her to wake up. Maybe I'm partying. Maybe I'm out partying, y'all. That could happen. It could happen. If a time machine was invented and I wasn't old. Okay, this is called Out of Time. I give myself a minute just to sit and think before I pour this glass down the kitchen sink, before I pick up this telephone. give myself a minute just to be alone. Give myself a minute to remember when. That's what it is. We were face to face and skin to skin. I'm all alone and this bottle's dry. I give myself a minute to remember why. I'm all out of time and I'm all out of wine. I'm out of my mind here without you. I'm making one more call, but I'll blame the alcohol. I'm out of my mind here without you. Give myself a minute to rehearse the lines. Okay. Find the perfect words to apologize. Let you know what I've done wrong. I need another minute or I can't go on. I'm all out of time and I'm all out of wine. I'm out of my mind here without you. I'm making one more call, but I blame the alcohol. I'm out of my mind here without you. Well, your promise sent me straight to voicemail. I'll pick up and tell me go straight to hell. Should I tell the operator if I've given you enough time to forgive me? Can you tell me? I'm all out of time and I'm all out of wine. I'm out of my mind here without you. I'm making one more call. I blame the alcohol. I'm out of my mind here without you. I'm out of my mind here without you. I'm out of my mind. I kind of messed that up. I feel like I should capo that. If I had a pencil. I've already packed all my pencils, y'all. I'm half packed right now. When you talk about half of a task that I've done, that's one. So yes, I am hopefully enjoying my time in India and eating a lot of food and hanging out with my family, and it's gonna be really fun. And hopefully there will be lots of video footage on shorts and other YouTube things that you can see, and I'll be showing you some of my trip hopefully. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm good at that. So let's see how good Future Valerie's getting that. Let's vote. Future Valerie. Make a poll. Yeah, I gotta think what that poll's gonna be. I'll think of it. So, I am going to play another original song. This one's called Lost in Conversation. This one I did a collaboration with, or I should say they did a collaboration with me, because they did all the work, and I'm just, this is how collaborations work with Valerie. You do all the work. Valerie puts her name on it, and it's like, look what I did. I made that. I didn't make this. But Leroy's Musical Journey, he made a mashup kind of video where he put all the different layers on top of this song. Drums, violins, guitars, all sorts of things. Piano. It was like a build-up, a crescendo, if you will. And it rocks. It reminds me of like Tom's Diner. It's kind of cool. So, well, it's not as cool as Tom's Diner. In my mind, that's as cool as I'm gonna get those when I did the collaboration with Leroy. Second Tuesday, sipping slow on steams of tea, neath photographs of borrowed days, turned black and white, of memories and motivations, and phonographs too old to play the melody, still scratched inside like fingernails across your skin, like giving giving in, like giving in. Second cup, spring, second chapters bound in leather. I read it back in high school, that was long before I know now. If I knew then how your eyes reflect electric light. Tell me of the times before you understood the details and the constellations. I don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. The corner of my eye translates the shape on this paper napkin painted with a coffee stain and ballpoint pen. A timeline of antagonists with open ears, not judging that your wounds are mostly self-inflicted. I'm familiar with giving in. I don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. To just relate the book I read, someone dead since long ago, a distant war, pages from the back ripped out, so no one knows precisely how the world's supposed to end, how it all got started. Don't know where we were going, I get lost in conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get conversation. Oh, don't know where we were going, I get lost. That was called Lost in Conversation. This one is called Know for Sure. K-N-O-W. Kano. Kano. Know for sure. How's everybody doing out there today? How's everybody's Friday going? What's happening with everybody? How are you doing? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. You know who's not here? Me! I'm a big liar. I am coming to you from the past. From younger, fresher Valerie. I don't know if I'm fresher. Well, I'd showered, but I'm not necessarily like... It's just a few days. Weeks. So yeah, I'm on vacay. I'm back in India for a few weeks and I'll be back. And I think this is I don't know if I'm finger gunning. Finger guns. I think this is the last pre-recorded Friday Song Club. So next week's Valerie will be not a lie. She will be real. She will have possibly gained 5 pounds from eating too much food. And what else? I don't know if I'll have very oiled hair. Be very, very oiled. Man. If you don't know, a lady comes over to my sister-in-law's and she oils your hair. Like, she just puts oil on your head and massages your scalp, and then it runs all the way, and then you go wash your hair in like 30 minutes. But it's really the head massage. It's the best. It's the best. So that's what I'll be... Maybe that's what I'm doing. Well, no, it's not what I'm doing right now. It's midnight. It's like 12:30 p.m. It's not what I'm doing right now. way to turn. I didn't know to laugh or cry. Well, I don't know just what came over me, but I'm finding courage I didn't know I had inside. I didn't mean to let you down. I didn't mean to be afraid. I didn't mean to do you wrong. I never meant to fall in love with you. I act like I mean it, but I never know what to say. But sure as the sun will rise, and sure as the day is long, sure as the stars above, there ain't no doubt about our love. Sure as I know we have the strength inside we need to endure. This much I know for sure. I didn't make the rules, and I didn't lead you on. I didn't lose my faith, but I didn't sleep at all last night. I didn't know better, you didn't bat an eye. But sure as the sun will rise, sure as the day is long, sure as the stars above, there ain't no doubt about our love. Sure as I know we have the strength inside we need to endure. This much I know for sure. That what's good as friends is even better as lovers. This I know for sure. But sure as the sun will rise, and sure as the day is long, sure as the stars above, there ain't no doubt about our love. Sure as I know we have the strength inside we need to endure. This much I know for sure. Well, thank you everybody, I appreciate it. I'm pretending like I'm really in real life. I'm not. I'm a big liar from the past. I have hopefully become less of a liar by the time you watch this, but I will be in the chat to apologize for why am I such a liar, to make it seem like this is live. It's not live at all. It's Memorex. God, I'm old. This one is called Get Up. I get down and I'm in it a little while. Well, I have heard, and I can see just exactly what your love has done to me. I set a bad example. I almost lost my mind. Well, you shouldn't pull that trigger unless you can do the time. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get down, down, down till I'm on my knees. I can't stand around, just let this be. Well, I have seen, it's been said, baby, your love always messes with my head. First you had no money, and then you had no time. Now I'm saving all my dollars, not buying you cheap wine. And I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get down. And I'm asking why. When you said you'd love me till you die. Well, the time is gone. The time is here. Lack of follow-through's the biggest thing I fear. I set a bad example. I just lost my mind when I only pulled that trigger, 'cause it wasn't the first time. And I get up. Get up. I get up. Get up. I get down. And I know I'm bad. I couldn't let you give her what we had. Well, it's been said, and I've been told, you didn't think that I could be so bold. I set a bad example. I truly blew your mind. Since I pulled the trigger, I got nothing else but time. And I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. That was called I Get Up. I also found the pick I lost during that song. Hold on. Yay. Okay, so I started to go and look for the chat to see how the chat was, and then I remembered that no one is here. I am alone. I am doing this to no audience, which I guess, so a lot of people tell me they don't like streaming because they don't feel like they get any audience interaction. And I, however, feel like I get a lot of audience interaction with y'all, because we interact and we do the thing we call chat, and y'all do your little emoji, and sometimes you throw knives at me. And you can't do that today because, again, this is a lie. But next week we will return to the knife throwing, and sometimes there's lots of spiders or bats. Oftentimes a lot of knives, which I don't know exactly what you're trying to say, but that's fine. I'm glad you're here. Glad. That's it. So next week, y'all. Next week. Finger guns. This song is called Cinderella. When I used to have a real job, I have a job now, but I work for myself now. But it's hard to take myself seriously. But when I worked for a job that had a university job, part of my part of my job was to help faculty get ready for their classes and like prepare materials and stuff. And there was a gender studies course on fairy tales and feminism or something. I forget the name of the course. But so they were reading a lot of like Disney fairy tales versus like the original fairy tales, like what they were like the Grimm fairy tale version, which is often like kind of gorier and not as G-rated as what the Disney version is. So whatever, this class is about that. And so I was like scanning books to, for the readings. And while I'm scanning them, I'm also reading them because I was bad at my job. I'm not going to lie. And so I just want to read all the stuff that's here. So I was reading instead of making scans. And I was reading this original Cinderella story. And it was pretty gruesome. And it was, and even in that story, like Cinderella is such an unwilling participant in the story the whole way through, to where, she hurts herself in order to try to get away from the prince. And it's such a different story than the Disney version. So then I wrote the song, which kind of just comes from that perspective of being Cinderella. What does that mean? All work and no play, don't work no more. I look for trouble in a dress I can't afford. I saw you in the moonlight, you asked me for this dance. I only love the rhythm, I ain't looking for no romance. And I am not your Cinderella, and I ain't looking for no prince. You assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor, and I don't believe that fairy tales exist. My house is no home, no love is lost, but I keep on dancing, no mind the cost. I am not your Cinderella, and I ain't looking for no prince. You assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor, and I don't believe that fairy tales exist. I promised I might be home by midnight. There ain't no fancy coach to take me home. I don't walk too good in heels, though I'm younger than I feel. But lately I've been weary to the bone. Lately I've been weary to the bone. I am not your Cinderella, and I ain't looking for no prince. You assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor, and I don't believe that fairy tales exist. You assume I'm nothing more than a pretty face on the ballroom floor, and I don't believe that fairy tales exist. That was called Cinderella. Yeah, that contrasts nicely with this next song that I wrote called Apologies, where I don't really has nothing to do with the last song at all, but that one is kind of like, this one I get to curse. This one I'm not safe for work, David. If you're in the writing lab, turn it down. If your boss is in the room. wrote this because I had a fight with a friend, and I'm very stubborn. This is a song about me being very stubborn. You said you're sorry, but I'm still pretending. I'm much too busy to check out my messages. I can forgive you, but now I'm regretting. I told you some things that I shouldn't tell anyone. Should've known better and bit on my tongue till the urge has subsided. At least when I'm starting to calm down, you told me, just take a deep breath. You know how those words hit me right in the stomach. And now my ears ring like your right hook just landed. Your hands are still holding me firm on the shoulders. If I pull away, will you just hold on tighter? Or leave me alone with the demons that haunt me at nighttime? I wait for your voice to remind me something else out there beyond all the darkness. If I go to sleep when I count on tomorrow, there's things I should do first in case I don't make it to daylight. There's always a first time for everything. I close my eyes and I wait for the phone to ring. You said you're sorry before I said hello. I said it's all my fault. We both know how I get. I'm really too sensitive. I get confused at the things that you say and the words that you choose. You said you don't love me and I just pretend to believe you. And it would be better to tell you to fuck off. I know that you're lying, but really, I know it's all just a misunderstanding. Tell you I'm sorry and ask to start over again. That one was called Apologies. Apologies for the curse word. Not really. I like that part. That's my favorite part. Oh, here's one I never play. Let's try it. I could always edit this. You know I'm not going to. You know, if I was editing this, it would have already been edited. I thought about it twice now. I'm like, I'm gonna start over, and then no, I can't. I'm running out of time before I leave on my trip. And this is it. This is my last chance. Because did I think I would have this done like last week? Yes, I did. Back since Amarillo, where the river cuts low, the canyon walls standing tall, since the grass all turned from green to yellow, and the shadows spread further where they fell. As far as I can tell, I keep my eyes on the prize. Don't try to make nice. I keep my target inside, but don't touch the trigger till you see the whites of their eyes. I never shoot blind. I keep my eyes on the prize. sweet like honey through the trees and cypress knees. Since the winds whipped up to hurricane level, the way those fears that held me down and set me free. I keep my eyes on the prize and don't try to make nice. I keep my target in sight, but don't touch the trigger till you see the whites of their eyes. And I never shoot blind, I keep my eyes on the prize. When I ran around in circles, when I tried to walk the line, oh, I stumbled all the time, I still stumbled all the time. I run around in circles when I tried to walk the line, oh, I stumbled all the time, I still stumbled all the time, oh, I stumbled all the time. I keep my eyes on the prize and don't try to make nice. I keep my target in sight, but don't touch the trigger till you see the whites of their eyes. And sometimes you shoot dry, I keep my eyes on the prize. Part of me is like, that's not how that song goes. And that's true, I don't think that was right, but it's close enough. It was an interesting way. It's not what I do enough to remember how it's supposed to go. So, let's see. This, trying to think where we are in the world. I will be back for regular scheduled Friday Song Club live and in person, large and in charge. I don't want to play that one. I want to play this one. So yeah, because I'm not here. I am on vacay, and I will be back next Friday for real. But this time I'm not real. I'm a big fakey liar. I'm like Sasquatch. Just say. Hey Mateus, you got Sasquatch in Poland? Have we even told him about the chupacabra yet? Okay, like I tuned, but that didn't seem right. I would like to be a big shout out to a friend watering my plants. Today's the day I would like you to water my plants. So, thanks for agreeing to do that, my friend. My studio has a window and lots of plants, including a few from my friend Blue Unicorn, who lives nearby me here in Colorado. This song is about Colorado. I'm not gonna cough. Couldn't find the first note. 300 some odd days of sun, well, I don't need a single one, as Lord gave me that Colorado moonshine. I sleep all day and I'm up all night, don't worry about me none, I'm feeling alright. Lord gave me that Colorado moonshine. Colorado moonshine, oh baby, won't you be mine? From Steamboat to Salida, across the Great Divide. Colorado moonshine, oh baby, won't you be mine? You can climb a peak 2 miles tall if I've seen one, I've seen them all. Lord gave me that Colorado moonshine. And still that match to the flame turns blue just like my daddy taught me to. Lord gave me that Colorado moonshine. Colorado moonshine, oh baby, won't you be mine? From Steamboat to Salado, across the Great Divide. Colorado moonshine, oh baby, won't you be mine? But I don't need nothing but a good home brew and a big full moon, and I need you to love me, oh, to love me. With 300 some odd days of sun, I don't need a single one. Lord gave me that Colorado moonshine. I sleep all day and I'm up all night. Don't worry about me, none, I'm feeling alright. Lord gave me that Colorado moonshine. Colorado moonshine, oh baby, won't you be mine? From Steamboat to Salado, across the Great Divide. Colorado moonshine, oh baby, won't you be mine? 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 That one's called Colorado Moonshine. And this one, it's still, I don't know. Hopefully by the time I come back, I've decided to have changed my strings. We'll see. It's been a while, y'all. So this song is called Old Joe. One time Hippie gave it like a really cool name that was very long. It was like the mystical ballad of old, it was something, the mystical ballad of old Joe the Fisherman or something. It was very long. It was a very cool name. But I keep forgetting it. So I should look that up again. But this is, or Old Joe. Some of you know I play sometimes with my friend Joe Oser, and this is not about Joe Oser. He's not old. He's not that much older than me, y'all. So this is not about him. Actually, in the story, I am Old Joe, just from my own perspective of I like fishing. I ruined the whole song to tell you that I like fishing, but I do. Not fly fishing. I like lake fishing, which here in Colorado, what's cool? Fly fishing. What does everybody do here? Fly fishing. What's really neat and cool and hip and fun and looks trendy and nice? Fly fishing. What does Valerie do? Looks like a big dork with her pole and by the lake. But you know what? I like it. Sometimes I get a little boat, like a little rowboat, and then or a little kayak, and you just like, you know. But usually I sit out on the shore. I have to wear a big hat because I sunburn easy, and I wear a big jacket, and I go fishing, and I usually don't catch shit. Fishing here is horrible. Fishing in Florida was much better. This is truth. In all other ways, Colorado is better. Maybe I should try fly fishing. If anyone knows about how to fly fish and would like to teach me, please let me know. I live upstairs from Old Joe. He's been there a long, long time. He's gone down to Mexico with one thing on his mind. Oh, he's just got one thing on his mind. He might be gone all summer. He could be back next week. He's got the neighbors talking. They say They say it adds to his mystique, but it ain't no senorita. No, it ain't no pretty girl. It ain't no tequila. There's only one thing rocks his world. He's got a rod and a reel and a 50-pound line. He says the water's warm, but the fishing's fine. You didn't hear that? Old Joe made me a confession, sharing a fifth of gin. You know some things are too young to keep, but they're hard to throw back in. Oh, they're so hard to throw back in. The game's always feast or famine. The worms even have their day. It sure as hell ain't gonna catch nothing if you ain't out on the bay. Oh, if you ain't out on the bay. But it ain't no senorita. No, it ain't no pretty girl. It ain't no tequila. There's only one thing rocks his world. He's got a rod and a reel and a 50-pound line. He says the water's warm, but the fishing's fine. And the fishing's fine. Men are like fish, they get in trouble when they open their mouth. And I swear I caught a marlin when I didn't even bag me a trout. But the sunshine and the women both get hotter farther you travel south. Oh, but it ain't no senorita. No, it ain't no pretty girl. It ain't no tequila. There's only one thing rocks his world. He's got a rod and a reel and a 50-pound line. He says the water's warm, but the fishing's fine. Oh, the fishing's fine. Fishing's fine, baby. Old Joe, with a little bit of coughing. One problem about not being here live is when I'm here with you in real time and not this bullshit I'm doing right here, I get to talk a lot more. I can read all your chat. I'm like, Edward Richards says, blah, blah, blah. And then E. Urban said, holla, holla, holla. And then, and I do this the whole time. I'm like, and then James Griffin said, and then look what Live to Fly cover says. And so I'm just spinning my whole time. Like, Mini Vibes also replied. And then Pookie Ann. So I'm doing this and I'm not singing. And then that's good for my voice. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm singing a lot. There's a lot of songs. When you're not just blah blahing the whole time. Ooh. All right. I'm going to go for that much longer. This is how much longer I'm going to have to go. I'm drinking out of my favorite 300 Suns brewery. Can you see this? This is the 300 Suns brewery glass official from Longmont, Colorado, where 300 Suns is just like my song, Colorado Moonshine. It's I think it has something to do with like how many days of sunshine that we get, and then I use that for my song. I don't know if they appreciate it. I did not get any cease or desist. And in fact, they asked me to play, and when I return back home, probably next week Saturday, I think from when you are watching this, I will be performing at 300 Suns, a solo concert for my Welcome Back to America, USA concert. There's a bird outside. Can you hear that bird? Oh, no. It's pretty loud. I feel like you can hear that bird. So yeah, you know where there's a lot of birds? India. There's a lot of birds. It's very loud with birds. But hopefully, so one of my things I'm hoping to do, I'll tell you, and so then when I don't do it, I'll be sad about it. But I'm going to do it, so I'm not going to be sad about it. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be like, booyah, I told you I was going to do it, and then I did it, because that's what I do, bitches. But we'll see. Because, yeah, sometimes I say that. Don't do shit. So, I wasn't going to curse. I think this rule's stupid. Cursing isn't that bad. So, what was I I don't know what I'm talking about. There's birds in India. That's where I am. And, I'm gonna retry. This is why I was saying this. This is what I was thinking. There's birds in India. Therefore, and I was thinking, but I'm gonna try to record stuff while I'm in India. So I'm gonna bring out like this little setup that I'm recording with right now. Not this part, just this part. So computer, interface, mic, even this little, so I have like a little mic stand clippy thing that clips to the desk. It's pretty portable. I feel like that'd be good. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap all this stuff up, blah, blah, blah. Taking it out, we're gonna be set up anywhere. But there are birds that, like, in the honks and the birds and there's a lot of noises. So I'm kind of interested. Like, part of it is like, maybe let me do it, like use that as part of the inspiration for like, this is, you know, my recording. So I'm hoping to do some kind of recording and then also just like writing more new songs, because I've been in a I have been in a songwriting slump, and not until my friend Jennifer Levine said, woman, write me a song. And I was like, what? I can't just pull a song out of my butt. But you know what I did, y'all? I pulled a song out of my butt, and it was not as bad as that you would think from something that was in my butt. It wasn't really in my butt. It was in my head and my heart. And not my butt at all. Let's stop talking about my butt. Everyone stop. All right, I'll stop first. This one's called Who Broke Your Heart? And it's me. I broke my own heart. Yeah, so I want to write more songs. That's what I'm going to do. So hold me accountable, y'all. Be like, where's all these new songs you've been telling us about? And I'll be like, no, I'll be like, I got them right here, baby. And I'll be like, here's all my new songs. I don't have them yet. Here's an old song. It's not even that old. It's maybe like last year. Last year. Dirt road to the house, dry and dusty, headed south. On one spare tire, feeling every bump along the road. Late getting back home, see the porch light shone on the empty wooden swing, where you hold me and you told me about the one time you remember. All the hows, but not the whys. The whos were also slowly fading from your mind. Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? Who drowned your spirit? Who dulled your spark? Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? echoes from the stage in an empty playhouse, projecting to the ghosts in vacant chairs. The lines are all the same, still fall from your tongue more eloquently than your nighttime prayers. They come more quickly when you're falling on your knees. God's the only one who'll ever listen to your pleas. Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? Who drowned your spirit? Who dulled your spark? Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? Well, don't leave out the little things and bitter stings and aggravations out of fear that I'll reject the way you see the situation. If darkness clouds your point of view, then baby, promise to remember the only thing I ask of you is never ever to surrender. Through the window, a full moon. From the kitchen table, the locusts out of rhythm with the old clock on the wall. The coffee is too cold now. Take one last swallow, spit it all out once the flavor finally hits my tongue. The bitterness that took me to my limit. Every word I heard you say, I never will forget it. Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? Who drowned your spirit? Who dulled your spark? Tell me, baby, who broke your heart? All right, that one is called Who Broke Your Heart? Okie dokie. It is, we are now 35 minutes away from joining Jade Starr at her Best of the Opening Hour number and her cover of or original song of it's not happened yet. She doesn't like even tell me about it till that day. So, but hopefully future Valerie has already set it up to where we will be dumped on over to Jade Starr's channel at exactly 50 minutes past the hour. And yeah, it's gonna happen, y'all. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna work. It's happening. Or go over there. I don't know. I'll put the link. Chad Blue. Somebody put the link. Okay, so again, how's everybody's Friday going? What's been going on? Let's everybody say hello in the chat. But so I really do mean that, even though I'm a jerk face who's not really here right now. I'm a recording, and I'm recording myself by myself in my room, which is different than when we normally do this, because you really are there. I really feel that y'all are there. Other people, like, sometimes they don't feel the thing. I feel it. And right now I don't feel it. Right now I'm like, this is weird. This is not the same. I'm watching the clock, y'all. But I will be back next Friday, back home in Colorado, and all well rested and well fed, and maybe I will actually get some work done then and stop traveling so much. But we'll see. I do want to go visit Sid, so when that still might happen. I want to go to the beach. So what else? There is also Don't Miss What the Flock on Sunday. Very, very special episode. As you know, I'm doing special guests, and we've had Blue Unicorn on, and then we had David Coyle on, and I should put I should put a picture of, well, you've seen a ton of pictures of me and Blue. I have a really good picture of me and David Coyle and James Griffin hanging out. I can't remember what the name of the place was. It's like a barbecue joint, and we were having lunch, and it's a good picture of the three of us. So I'm gonna put that in my community post for maybe I'm gonna do that for last week. So you should have seen my community post that I put up last week. In commemoration of David Coyle being on What the Flock. I'm glad I thought of this ahead of time in the future. If you would like to join me on my time traveling, subscribe for more. You never know when I'm going to have to pull this out. But, so, yeah, I got one more special guest lined up. And, actually, this one has, at the time of this taping, that has not been done yet, but by the time you see this now, it should be done. Well, we'll see if it's even done. We'll see if I'm lying. It might be something else entirely. Come for the shit show, stay for the shit show. This one's called Whippoorwill, where I try to whistle. It never goes well. Why would I write a song that has whistling in it? And I can't whistle. And I do sing this in the dark. Screw y'all and your conspiracy theories. I'm gonna do what I want. It's not dark, it's actually like, it's mid-afternoon. You got me watching out this window, wait to hear you carry on. The days are longer in the summer. I thought you were long gone without me. Thought you'd flown off without me. I don't know why I doubt you'll be back with the setting of the sun, when the tilting of the earth calls you in unison to travel homeward. Calls you back home to me. Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me. Oh, won't you say you love me? Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me. Oh, won't you say you love me? Outside in the evening breeze, lay back and listen for your song. When the clouds light up like fire, I know I hear you sing it long and lovely. I hear you singing far above me. You could tell me all your stories, but you only say your name and sister. Behind the shadows, your familiar voice comes out of nowhere. I hear your voice from out of nowhere. Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me. Oh, won't you say you love me? Whippoorwill, 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 won't you stay? Whippoorwill, 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 you say you love me. Oh, won't you say you love me? Don't know why I doubt you'll be back with the setting of the sun, when the tilting of the earth calls you in unison to travel homeward. It calls you back, come back home to me. Okay, I whistled so good. That was like the best whistles. Did y'all catch how good I whistled on that?
I would like bird emojis, please. Because, damn, that was good. Damn, that was good. Proud of me. Proud of me. I am going to... All right, I think I'm going to close this thing out with just original songs today. Because y'all can't request anything because I'm not here. So, haha, I'm going to play what I want. And it's just going to be this. And hopefully hopefully this isn't a surprise because you've seen me and my trip all the way through, all the way to India. I'm flying from here to Chicago, to Abu Dhabi, to Bangalore, or Bengaluru. I'm old and I have a hard time remembering to say the name differently now. Yeah, so I hope I have oh, I didn't bring it. I have bought myself a fancy phone gimbal, which is like a little selfie stick thing that's supposed to make your videos better. And we'll see if I actually do it and use it or if I send it back. But hopefully I am making some cool videos and you've seen my trip and how I am maneuvering myself. Because I guess you also will know this part too, that I am traveling solo. And so I have never gone so far all by my lonesomes before. And I'm just a baby. I'm only 46. So hopefully Valerie is not stuck in an airport crying, but has made it to the destination. Is here in the chat, is all good and happy. I think I will be. I'm excited for the trip. I think I'm ready. I'm not really scared. But I was more scared that I wouldn't get all these things recorded and ready to go before I left. But this is the last one. And we're already an hour and 13 minutes into it, and I only have to do an hour and 50 minutes. Although I'm going to try to do it like a couple minutes early, just because I keep running over Jade's thing a little too close. Like, I don't want to cut it to where we're missing her song because I'm just yapping. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to try to cut it down so we get over there. You know, there's a fine line. There's also a countdown. So usually it's not too far, but I love her and I want us to all go see her song, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's like a love song, a ballad, beautiful, and she's all like, la, 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 la. And then the next song, it's like, she's like evil and in death makeup and looks like a demon and is growling at me. And then sometimes it's like kind of, like it's some kind of crazy Stephen King novel happening in front of my eyes. And it's, I don't know. I love all of them though. But sometimes they're unexpected. Sometimes it's a Gladys. Oh, that's what it is. So this song is called Sweet Sweet Time, and I since I'm shouting out songs I've done with other people, this is one that Mr. Smith did, one of his stealth collaborations. You should check out. He did a really great stealth collab with Folk and Blueser, Elizabethtown Ramada, I think is how it's called. Great story and great song. And Mr. Smith like added all the little parts to it, and it just took it to the next level. It's really cool. So that one I've been listening to that one. And then he did one. It was like Smith and Smith. It was the guy I never heard of before. That was also a Smith, but not Mr. Smith. Well, I guess he's a Mr. Smith, but he was like Mr. Gray Smith, and I don't know what Mr. Smith's actual yeah. I just assumed Mr. was the first name. I hadn't thought about it. So he did this song where he is like, do you mind if I just got this email. It's like, do you mind if I do a stealth collab of your song, Sweet Sweet Time? And I was like, who are you? And I was like, sounds good. Go ahead. And then he's like, okay, great. Thanks. Here it is. And it was done already, y'all. Like, it was already done. But it was fabulous. Check it out. My sweet, sweet time, my sweet, sweet time, I can't
can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Ever since I was a little bitty baby. Oh no, everybody said I move too slow. They call me stuck in the mud, say I ain't got no place to go. I said, baby, 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 you could ask me for a dime. And for any friend I have, I would share my wine. Oh, but I ain't got no reason or rhyme to give up 1 minute of my sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. I can't spare you 1 minute, baby. 'Cause every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. I kept to my own pace, and I never did worry. I love when I see them all rushing and hurry. Well, I always abide by the speed limit sign, and I always take my sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. I can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. You gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Well, some wake up by the alarm clock, some wake up by the cock-a-doodle-doo. By the morning sun, I wake up every morning next to you. Oh, every sweet, sweet time. My sweet, sweet time. I can't spare you 1 minute, baby. Every second's all mine. Oh, you gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, sweet time. Oh, you gotta wait, 'cause I'm gonna take my sweet, my sweet time. Imagine that, but with like Mr. Smith fun harmonies and drums. And he has my favorite part is little hand claps. He goes, but it's just hands. Like, okay, so I guess I can't get out of the screen. So it's just like this. It's just like, ignore my face. That was a harder shot than I thought. I thought I could just move to the side. I don't have this set up very well. And like a hashtag pro streamer for that one. What else do I want to tell you? I want to slow down, because if I sing too much, then my voice gets sore, and I have a lot more stuff to do. So I again appreciate you being here for Friday Song Club, and I'm here every Friday for an hour and 50 minutes of songs and songs.
And usually you get to pick songs, and if you would like, especially if they're from my song list, of which I have written many of the songs I already know, and which I guess I could be updating that. Now I'm thinking, oh yeah, haven't updated that in a while, so let me do that. And then next Friday, I'm gonna be home again, and you can actually request songs. We will be talking. I'll be like, you'll say a thing and I will respond back in real time with my mouth. So hopefully I'm responding back with my fingers. This is is that how I type? Okay, that's not how I type. I'm a good typer. You know how I know I'm a good typer? Because I took typing class on a typewriter in college, because that's how old I am, y'all. I learned to change the ribbon in the typewriter in college. For other stories about the past, what it was like in the Old West, subscribe to my channel. Okay, this one's called Strawberry Moon, and I wrote this one about the full moon in June, which I guess every full moon in each month has a whole different, like there's harvest moon and there's strawberry moon. Okay, I know two, but I think every month seems to have one. And then there's blue moons if there's 2 full moons in a month, the second one's a blue moon. And but like every month I feel like they name the moon something. Well, anyway, so we were driving out one night, and the moon it's like we were driving down the highway up north, and the moon coming over the horizon, it felt like I was driving into like a portal into heaven. Like it was just like right at the end of the road, and it was so big, and I was a passenger in this car. I was a little high, but I was driving. I was not driving. But I felt I was being catapulted into this moon. And I was like, this is amazing. This moon is so big. And it's just like, how can the moon be so big? And I remember trying to take a photo of the moon. And then my photo is like the most pathetic moon photo of all time. Like, how are my eyes so different from this reality of, I do this with the mountains too. I see like the mountain shot. I'm like, oh my God, these mountains are so gorgeous. Let me take a shot. And I take it, and the mountains are this little bitty. And I don't know why I suck as a photographer, but 2 for 2 on that one. 0 for 2, I guess. 0 for 2 on that. So I was looking at this moon. I was like, this moon's so big. Why? So I remember Googling, why is the moon so big tonight? Because again, weed is legal in Colorado, and I was high. And so I Googled that, and that's in my Google search results now. Why is the moon so big? And it was like, Google's nice enough to me to not be like, you're a dumbass. But it said that this is the strawberry moon, and it also had a thing about, you know, when the moon is full and when it's closest to the horizon, it's biggest. So the higher up it gets, it looks smaller, but when it's right up on the horizon, it can just look just ginormous. Is ginormous a word? I say it a lot for a thing that's probably not a word. So the next day, 12 hours-ish later, I was this was when I had a job at the university, and I'd get up in the morning and I'd take the bus to my job. And so I got up and I was like standing at the bus stop, and the bus was again late, because it was always freaking late. And don't miss that about it. I do miss the bus. It was fun. But it was late again, and I was standing there, and I was thinking about, I was probably hungover a little bit, and I was thinking about the moon, and you know, and I was thinking about strawberry moon. I kept thinking strawberry moon, and I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of a dork, and I was like, do, in a little waltzy thing. And I wrote this song on the way to work, and it was pretty much done. I think I had to, I changed it up just a tad bit when I got home, but I had the thing written, mostly because Under the Strawberry Moon is like 50% of the song, which is a good songwriting tool. You want to write a song quick, pick a phrase and say that when every other line. You don't have much more to fill in, y'all. There's not a lot left. If you took out all the Under the Strawberry Moons, This song is like 12 seconds long, but I like it. I feel like it'd be good for a wedding song. Let me know what you think. If I should try to like sell this to people as a wedding song. I don't know how you do that. So like wedding market songs. Let me know.
I still remember the first time I noticed you under the strawberry moon. And I watched you dance like there's nobody else in view under the strawberry moon. Music was playing, the wind harmonizing under the strawberry moon. That your moves got my temperature rising under the strawberry moon. Ring on my finger, wine on my tongue, a melody, a song out of tune. Dance like the first dance when we fell in love under the strawberry moon. Under the strawberry moon.
Alright, we got a little solo line here. Take it, somebody.
Strawberry moon, and I took your hands and together we danced under the strawberry moon. Ring on my finger, wine on my tongue, a melody, a song out of tune. We danced like the first dance when we fell in love under the strawberry moon. Under the strawberry moon. Oh, we sang along, and we got all the words wrong. We danced under the ring on my finger and wine on my tongue, a toast to the bride and the groom. We'll dance like the first dance when we fell in love under the strawberry moon. Oh, ring on my finger, wine on my tongue, a toast to the bride and the groom. Like the first dance when we fell in love under the strawberry moon. Under the strawberry moon. Under the strawberry moon.
That part of this thing I didn't tell you about writing that song. Part of the thing I was thinking about writing that song when I wrote that song back in June of 2017 was when we lived in Ohio. We lived outside of Dayton, and we met a pretty cool group of peoples. One was a band. They were a reggae band called Zorba the Buddha, and they were really good. Solid guys all around. And we would like kind of ran across them one day I think I was looking for like music to go listen to, and ran into him, and I was like, check him out. And I'm pretty sure we were the only people in the bar. Maybe there was one other couple, but it was empty, and which they did not deserve. They were so good. And so we followed them around for a little bit, and we'd go to their shows. And they played at this guy's house for a big concert, and so we went out there, and his name was Brother Bear. And I feel like they had a coffee, like they were roasting coffee, Brother Bear coffee, and they had a giant. They had, you know, a lot of acres. I'm not sure how much, but they had a big acreage, and they had a big old farmhouse, and then a big old barn, huge barn, and giganto barn, like really, really big barn. Not no little tiny barn. Not a one tractor barn. I bet you could get like, I'm imagining, I bet you could get 24 tractors in this. This is a 24 tractor barn, y'all. It was not small. It was big. Maybe more than 24. And I'm talking big tractor. I'm not talking little baby. I'm talking regular tractor. Tractor for scale. So, so then we went there, and it was, we went for a couple of different shows after that, because it was a scene, y'all. It was a scene. And I think this is what I'm trying to say. So it was kind of it was, what year is this? Like 2007. You know, it's just 2007. It's not crazy long ago, but it had such a vibe of like hippie culture, of like, you know, Spirit of 69 kind of thing. Full on and real, and like no bullshit, like lived it 100%. And they had these big, you know, so you're having like a big concert outside, and you're in the barn, and you can, you know, dance, and there's like a freaking hayfield and a cornfield, and there's fields. It's a real farm. And you stand, you know, and it was just everybody dancing, and everybody was wearing the hippie clothes too. And was I wearing hippie clothes? I'm guessing not. I've never been that cool. I always just dress like a dork. So I was probably just wearing jeans. But you know, I guess most of them were also just wearing jeans. But they were very cool looking. There was a lot of dreadlocks. There was a lot of very, very long hair. Who am I to talk? I had very short hair then. I was very, very. Yeah, I wasn't very cool at all. But we had a good time, and it was just that kind of idea of being like at this, being in that show, and just watching people kind of connect with each other, like under the moon, and you know, in the nighttime with all this. Even though most of the time it really was like funkadelic, bass heavy reggae music, or other kind of dance music, and heavy EDM, and it was fun. There were drugs. Okay, so we have 15 minutes before we're gonna jet out of here, jet on over to Jade Star's channel for her best of opening hour number. I could have gotten the number. I could have figured that out, but I did not. I don't know. But we're gonna go over there, and I'm gonna go over there too, even though it's like, I'm trying to figure out what time it is in the morning. I think it's like 1 a.m. for future Valerie, because again, I'm past Valerie, coming to you from Lies and Deceit. For more Lies and Deceit, come on Sunday for What the Flock, which really is going to be What the Flock, because I haven't done it yet, and I have plans, got an idea, hadn't actually worked out yet, hoping it will. Been lucky so far, and if not, you will see Valerie at 11:30 p.m. maybe, because I've been kind of hoping I could actually stream these, and not have to like show you this. And you might not even ever be seeing this. This might be sitting on my computer forever, and in 100 years somebody's watching this and is like, really, this is how people spent their time in 2023, and they'll just be embarrassed by me, which is fine. Join the club. Okay, so this one is, since we have 14 minutes, this one is about 8 minutes long. I kid. It's only like 6. This is my longest song, but I feel like it makes sense. Sometimes I have shorter songs that make no sense at all. This one, to me, makes sense all the way through, and I rarely make sense for this long in one thread. So enjoy it. Here is the chorus. The chorus, which we will only sing 3 times, but if you'd like to learn it, sing along. It goes. She lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gets me off. I'll tell you one more time. Oh, let me stop this and tell you this one story. My sweet friend, and I love you, he sang this song, and he did a recording of this song for me only, and where he went to New Orleans at the baggage claim, and he recorded himself singing this song, and I was like, this is the sweetest thing ever. I love you so much, Cal. But the best part of it for me was when he sang it, it was, she lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gives me love. I'll tell you one more time. She gives me love. Now, what am I saying? She gets me off. And that's why Cal's a better human being than me. That's why, you know. So Cal Sal. I'll tell you also about Cal. Cal tricked me into thinking I had more friends than I did, because I knew Cal, and Cal would be like, hey, I'm going to show up. And I'll be like, awesome, Cal. This is great. I'll see you there. Then my fun Facebook friend who always posts fun memes and stuff, but I don't really think I've ever met them, Sal. Sal's always like, hey, I'm going to show up too. And I'm like, awesome. I can't wait to see Sal, because this is going to be great. Cal and Sal. And not to mention, I also have a friend named Dal. And Dal also shows up to the same set events. So here's Cal and Dal, but where the fuck is Sal? Why does Sal not ever show up? So one day I was talking to Cal, and I was like, you know, Cal, I so much appreciate you. I have this one fucker, Sal. He always says he's coming. He never shows up to nothing. He always says he's going to show up, and I still don't know who this guy is. And Cal goes, oh, yeah, that's me. I'm Sal, but also Cal. His name is Cal, but on Facebook, he's Sal, and that's still fucking with me. I thought I had more friends than I do. But Cal makes up for it in being one of the best friends. So you don't need more than that. All right, I'm going to sing this Cal version. She lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gives me love. I'll tell you one more time. She lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gives me love. I'll tell you one more time. 5'7" and I see her about twice a week, walking uphill with a grocery bag on Bourbon Street. She looks so pretty, from her red hair right down to her feet. I couldn't take my eyes away. Well, it took a little while till I bumped into her accidental, heading to the shop on a Tuesday, just coincidental. I apologized profusely, but she said she was not sentimental. I forgot to ask her name. 2 months later, I was hungover in baggage claim, eating stale pretzels that I took with me from off the plane. And like an apparition or something that I can't explain, I saw her standing there. I got so excited, didn't think about the repercussions, took a deep breath and made my formal introduction. Forgive me for my candor and my sudden interruption. Would you join me for a drink? She was taken by surprise, and at first she hesitated, looked me up and down and said she'd appreciate it. We left the empty carousel, and to the bar we ambulated for a single glass of wine. Well, that solitary glass turned into a bottle, and before the sauces sound like a romance novel, I swear up to Jesus and all 12 apostles that she was made for me. She lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gives me love. I'll tell you one more time. She lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gives me love. I'll tell you one more time. I never did get my checked-in bags, and I spent a few weeks dressed up in rags. I tell you what really caused tongues to wag was what happened that night.
I had two doubts that this was a keeper, so we took a yellow cab to the front of the preacher, still wearing some pajamas. He just called it full moon fever and sent us on our way. But I was too proud to take no for an answer, and in the most kindly and sophisticated manner, I pounded on the door till some innocent bystanders, they called authorities. We was taken downtown to the police station where I explained our plans for matrimony and my aggravation to find an authority to legalize our affiliation before the break of day. But by this time it was 8 a.m. and the judge had just then wandered in. He heard me tell my story to the policeman and he said to follow him. 10 minutes later we was heading out the door as a real married couple that just met the night before. And when I tell the story I always thank the Lord for bringing her to me. 'Cause she lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gives me love, I'll tell you one more time. She lifts me up, she lets me down easy, she turns me on, she gives me love, I'll tell you one more time. Okay, I was gonna say, like, which line do you prefer? She gives me love or she gets me off? But that's gonna not look good in the chat. Let's not do that. That was a bad idea. Let's not. That could be taken wrong. It's a lyric. But big love to Cal Sal. Like, Sal was my Facebook friend for like 2 years before I figured out that it was Cal. Literally. This was not like, oh, 2 weeks later. No, 2 years later, Valerie figures this out. Cal, Sal, and Dal. Big love to Dal. I'm not even kidding that I've had both Cal and Dal at the same show. This one's called Remember Me in Your Arms, and this is going to be my final song. And then we're going to shoot on over to Jade Starr for her best of the opening hour, something, which will be decided on that day, and I will have put into the system to make us shoot on over there at the appropriate time. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for, if you're a subscriber or a member, if you've liked it, thank you. Super chats and super thanks are all very appreciated, and I think you are awesome. And appreciate your support in doing whatever the hell this is that I am doing. What I'm doing right now, though, is I am on vacation. I am back in India visiting my family again, and I will be back in person, virtually, for what this is. But we will be connected together again. Damn it, E-Urban. So we'll be together again next Friday. Yes. So, but don't miss What the Flock on Sunday. It's going to be good, y'all. I'm pretty sure. Or it's going to be crazy. So one or the other. You're not going to want to miss it. Whether it's really good or a shit show, you will enjoy both. Car wreck or fantabulosity. I'm sure I will pronounce all words correctly on that Friday. On that Sunday, I mean. See, I don't even know what day it is. Because this is all a lie. But thank you for putting up with my lies. And, yeah, because I really do appreciate having this channel and having this chance to connect with everybody and play songs for you. And it's really fun. So, thank you. This song is called Remember Me in Your Arms. And I wrote it back in August 2016 after song school. We were writing love songs basically, and like this was the love song that I wrote about missing somebody that you love. Let me know in the chat if there's somebody that you love that you're missing. I can still recall, I can't forget the way you say my name under taste of your kiss. Well, if I could close my eyes and remember every touch, share with you every breath, the beat of your racing heart, I think we could turn back time, meet back there once again. Just remember me in your arms. Oh, just remember me in your arms. I was in denial. I did not believe time could be so short. You could ever leave. And I wonder now if you think of me, if you dream of me. But if I could close my eyes and remember every touch, share with you every breath, beat of your racing heart, I think we could turn back time, meet back here once again. Oh, just remember me in your arms. Oh, this time, in this moment, there's nothing but your heart and mine. Hold tight, there's no one I would rather be with tonight. And breathe in, just in case this don't happen again. Just breathe in. If I could close my eyes and remember every touch, share with you every breath, beat of your racing heart, I think we could turn back time and meet back here once again. Just remember me in your arms. Oh, just remember me in your arms.
Well, everybody, that is Friday Song Club for this Friday, today, which is Friday, which is where I am right now. A liar. But I will see you for real on Friday. And I will see you in the chat on Sunday for Up with the Flock. And I will hopefully also see you in my myriad of videos that I'm going to put out and create in all of the time I have. And I'm not going to flake on that. We'll find out. All right, I'll see you over at Jade's. We're going right now, everybody. Bye, everybody. Love you.